Viewers are now pouncing on BRYAN OKWARA after his recent attitude and comments have once again pushed Sonia UCHE into the center of online discussions, with many fans asking whether BRYAN is genuinely trying to distance himself from Sonia or whether he simply wants people to stop turning their professional relationship into something more. The situation has attracted plenty of attention because for a while now, fans have been closely watching every interaction between BRYAN OKWARA and Sonia UCHE, especially whenever the two appear together, and even the smallest comment or reaction can suddenly become a major topic online. Now, after BRYAN appeared to push back against the growing conversations surrounding the two of them, some viewers did not exactly take the response quietly, and instead they started questioning why he seemed so determined to deny or separate himself from the narrative. For some fans, BRYAN's position is understandable because celebrities are constantly placed under pressure when audiences become emotionally invested in their on-screen chemistry. But for others, the situation has become confusing because they believe the repeated conversations surrounding BRYAN and Sonia did not come from nowhere. Viewers have spent months analyzing their appearances, scenes, interviews, social media interactions, and public moments, and many have developed their own theories about what their relationship could mean beyond what is actually shown publicly. That is why BRYAN's attempt to create distance from the speculation has generated another wave of reactions. Some viewers are basically saying, if BRYAN wants people to stop connecting his name with Sonia, then he should simply make his position clear and allow everyone to move on. Others are asking why fans should be blamed for noticing chemistry between two actors when that chemistry is exactly what makes audiences enjoy their work together. At the same time, there are viewers reminding everyone that acting chemistry does not automatically mean that two people are romantically involved in real life. This is where the entire conversation becomes complicated, because fans can enjoy a pairing without turning their assumptions into facts. Still, the internet rarely works that simply, especially when two popular personalities are involved. One comment can become a theory, one photo can become evidence in the eyes of fans, and one attempt to deny a rumor can sometimes create even more curiosity. That appears to be what is happening with BRYAN OKWARA and Sonia UCHE, as viewers continue to debate what BRYAN really meant by his recent stance. Some fans feel he may simply be tired of being constantly linked with Sonia and wants to focus on his own career without people interpreting every interaction as a romantic sign. Others believe the more he tries to distance himself from the discussion, the more interested people become. There are even viewers telling BRYAN that if he truly wants the shipping conversation to end, he should stop giving the topic attention because every response gives the internet something new to analyze. Meanwhile, Sonia UCHE has also become part of the conversation because fans are wondering how she feels about the constant speculation and whether she sees BRYAN strictly as a colleague and nothing more. It is important to remember that unless either person clearly confirms something, fans are working with assumptions and interpretations rather than established facts. The bigger issue now seems to be the battle between what celebrities intend to communicate and what viewers believe they are seeing. BRYAN may simply be trying to protect his personal boundaries, while viewers may feel that they have already become attached to the pairing because of the performances they have watched. This difference in perspective is what keeps the conversation alive. Some fans are supporting BRYAN and saying that he has every right to decide how people discuss his personal life. They argue that actors should not be pressured into relationships simply because audiences enjoy seeing them together. Other viewers, however, are pushing back and saying that nobody is forcing BRYAN into anything. They are simply reacting to the chemistry they see and having fun with the pairing. The strongest reactions have come from viewers who feel BRYAN's recent position sounds like he is completely rejecting the connection that fans have been celebrating, and they are asking whether he realizes just how much the pairing has meant to his audience. But there is another side to the story that should not be ignored. Sonia UCHE and BRYAN OKWARA are both entertainers with careers that exist beyond any particular pairing, and it is perfectly possible for two actors to have convincing chemistry on screen while maintaining a completely professional relationship away from the cameras. In fact, that ability to create believable chemistry is part of what makes good acting so powerful. Fans can enjoy the performances without needing to decide what is happening privately. Yet because social media thrives on speculation, the discussion is unlikely to disappear immediately. Every new appearance, interview, comment, or picture involving BRYAN and Sonia could potentially restart the conversation. Viewers are already watching closely, wondering whether BRYAN will continue trying to distance himself from the speculation or whether he will simply ignore it and allow the noise to die down naturally. Some fans have even argued that BRYAN's best response would be to concentrate on his projects and let his work speak for him rather than repeatedly addressing every rumor that comes his way. According to that viewpoint, the more attention a celebrity gives to online gossip, the longer the gossip survives. Meanwhile, supporters of the BRYAN and Sonia pairing are not ready to completely let go, insisting that they enjoy the two entertainers together regardless of whether there is anything romantic happening behind the scenes. For them, the shipping is about entertainment, chemistry, and the excitement of watching two actors who work well together. Others have already accepted that the two may simply be colleagues and are encouraging everyone to respect that possibility. What is certain is that BRYAN OKWARA's attempt to distance himself from the Sonia UCHE narrative has not ended the conversation. Instead, it has given viewers another reason to debate